Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Review.
Road Trip was a gift for my daughter. They went on a vacation without Dad, and this is what she brought home for me. And it's a really neat little game. So you're racing across the country, and these really cute components. I mean, the components in this game are really, really cute and adorable. And you'll be rolling this die to get a letter, and then you have to answer questions based on the letter. So it's going to be like a word game that you're going to have, like 5 verbs based on the letter that you have, etc., or a Mad Lib that you have to use the same letter. So it's very interesting in that regard. Not a whole lot here on that, but if you're looking for a neat road trip, and you can actually play this in the car, you can actually play this in the car as you're going through, and you'll be able to kind of answer these questions as you're going. It's a time waster, but it's also a vocabulary game. So if you're homeschooling and you want to add this in, this could definitely be something you can add into the curriculum to kind of get that word thing going. I like to play in teams with my kids so that they have different levels. We kind of help them out with words and stuff, and I found it to be fantastic in that regard. Keeper for us was a gift for my daughter. I'm not getting rid of it. Here's Road Trip. It says the fast family game of whacking roads. You can see the tin that it comes in. It's shaped like one of those old 70s or 60s, I guess, trailers that you put on the back of your car. You get a rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. Here is the board. It's America, at least part of America. And you have these tracks that you'll be going across. Very easy to use. You're going to get this weird die. Very big that you'll roll. This will tell you what letter you're at. You got a sand timer that you can utilize if you don't have your phone on you. You're going to have these neat little plastic cars that will represent what you're moving across the board. These are really cool looking, and they're old-style station wagons. Everything in here is like old-style. You're going to get a small pack of rest stop cards, and these will be a little bit smaller. You can see they're like a 50s diner on them. And then they'll just have things that you'll do on them, which we'll take a look at in the flow of the game. Then you're going to get your challenge cards, and there's a whole bunch of these in here. You can see they have the old trailer in the back, and they have different artwork depending on what type of card they are, and they have what you have to do, and what's on the bottom is what you get successful if you're able to do it. So these are very neat. It comes with a custom insert, as you can see in here, very easy to utilize. So here's the rule book. It's going to kind of fold out. It's all in color, very easy to read. You get a list of the components with pictures down here, sort of. It has a QR code in case you want to learn the rules with a video. You open it up. It kind of tells you everything you should be able to do. Then at the end, a few notes about Road Trip in general. Very easy. Mass market game, very easy to understand. And this book can be read probably in 5 minutes. You can be up and running. So set the game's very easy. Everybody's going to pick a color car and put it on the starting spot. And what you're trying to do is race across and get to the star at the back. First player or team to get to the star. We team to take an adult and team them up with a kid. To get to the end will win, or you guys can play individually, whatever works for you. You will take a challenge card for the first player, and you will just simply read it. Quick, name any 5 words that end with the letter. And then you will take the die, and you will roll the die, and it will tell you what letter you're going for. So if I rolled an N, we would have to roll any 5 words that end with the letter N. So, oven, hen. So let's say I got 2 of those. Success. Well, I have to name 5. So let's say I named 5, I would move ahead 2 spots. So, 1, 2. To land on a white spot, nothing happens. If I were to land on one of these colored spots, then I would draw a road trip card. Ugh. Not another hot dog stand. Set the timer and name 8 other types of dogs to wag ahead 1 space. I can't name a hot dog, so if I can name 8 types of dogs, and keep in mind, you're going to have a timer here that you'll be utilizing. You have so much time to get this done. If I'm able to do that, I can move ahead additional space. The rest stop cards will do things like that. Stop to see the world's largest ball of twine. Lose a turn and the respect of your friends. When you got to go, took a bit longer than expected. Lose a turn. Pick the next rest stop card, read it aloud, and give it to any player. So put the metal to the pedal and cruise to the next rest stop. Keep this card and use it once to reroll the die if you get a tough letter. So those are things you can do. The challenge cards, name an adjective, a flat noun. We stopped to the verb and drove to the place. But the trick is you have to roll the dice. So it might be all P's. Let's say you rolled P. I can think of 1 pretty trailer, got a flat potato. So we stopped to a verb that starts with P. A verb that starts with P. Polish. And then drove to Patty's. And if I was successful, I get 1. Isn't that where Uncle Bob works? Name 3 companies or business that start with the letter. It's so hot and place it. You have to name nouns. Roadrunner, name 3 action verbs that start with the letter. So just ways to kind of get through time. And this could actually be played in a car, as you're racing, you just kind of use the cards, and somebody can use the board and go through. Like I said before, first person to get all the way to the end of the stars will be the winner. Who should buy this game? I think this is a great game for homeschoolers. So you're rolling that die, you're getting different letters, you have to come up with different words and different respects and verbs and adjectives and nouns, and it's really, really good to reinforce that in a gaming atmosphere. We like to play teams, so I can help them out a little bit, but you definitely could play on your own. You could actually play this in a car if you wanted to, with enough space, and just, maybe do a random letter or roll the dice in the car the best that you can. Maybe you want to take it on your own road trip. It's not going to be a gamer night type game. I don't think everybody's going to sit around, but guys, this is just as good as Scrabble. Let's be honest with ourselves. So if you're going to play Scrabble, you can definitely play Road Trip. So for us, it'll be a keeper. It's a gift for my daughter. You couldn't pry it from my hands if you tried.